I swear there are so many mentally ill people in my life. My uncle just called and I don't know, he's been talking about lots of holidays. He always talks about holidays. There was supposed to be one in April that he called me many times over, and then like at the beginning of the April I was like, yeah, can I have the day now and what day it is, because I kind of thought he would cancel, because he often does, but yeah, and then he was just like, because my dad wants to take me somewhere on the south of England, and I didn't want it to be at the same time. So I was trying to contact him. I couldn't get through to him the majority of times because he doesn't pick up the phone. He's got this strange thing where he only picks up the phone if I call him up, let the call go through to an answering machine, and then I have to say a couple of words, and only then does he pick the phone up. Why? Because he doesn't know who I am. You don't just pick up a phone if you don't know who's on the other line. I mean, why you would think this way, I don't understand. Why is it that you only pick up a phone when you know, after you find out who's speaking? I don't understand that logic. But this is the logic of a mentally ill person. So yes, and often when I get through to the answering machine, I'm like, hello, it's Anna, are you there? Can you pick up now? And often he doesn't. So either he's sleeping or out, or I don't know. But yeah, he's called up to say that he can't go on this holiday that he booked in May with my mum, and that he still wants my mum to pay the £200. And then he randomly, well, he kind of didn't tell me that he's coming today. He just basically said, so I'm being at Birmingham 1. But just as I was putting the phone down, he just said, I'll be there at 1. Be where at 1? What are you talking about? Oh, be in Birmingham at 1. Oh, you're at Birmingham. Okay, well, why are you coming to Birmingham to pick up the money? Oh, okay, the money that my mum. So I do have 200 in my account, but I don't have much more right now. But my mum, I'll call my mum up now and get her to send me this 200. But yeah, do I want to go to Dover on the 13th of May? Yeah, that sounds great. But the reason why he can't go, because he needs to fill in forms. It's the 15th of April. So in a month's time, you've cancelled your holiday because you need to fill out forms. What the hell are you? What kind of forms? You're not working. You don't have a job. What? I was trying to be like, it's just a form. Surely you just fill it out now, and then you can go on holiday in a month's time. Oh no, that's too complicated. Why would that be too complicated? You've got a whole month to fill out this form. What form? I have no idea why you would cancel a holiday in a month's time because you need to fill out forms for the doll office or something. I don't know what it is, for the hospital or something. Maybe they're getting him to do tests to try and get him to learn how to fill out forms or something. They probably told him, we want to teach you how to fill out a form, and he's now thinking, okay, let's cancel my holiday. I can't do any plans because in a month's time I don't even know. In a month's time, he might actually change his mind, but he's putting my mum's name on the holiday so that she goes and I could be the second person. But yeah, if he changes his mind in a couple of days' time or a couple of weeks' time and does want to go, I wouldn't care. I don't even know how I'm going to get to Dover. Probably cost me about 50 quid on the train just to get to Dover. I'm sure I can find a cheap bus, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I go with my dad, I know that I have free transport because he drives a car, and he's kind of silly with his money. So he doesn't mind spending huge amounts of money on his car. He doesn't have much money in his account actually. He's on a good salary, but a huge portion of his money goes on the car, and he doesn't even use it the majority of the time because he takes the train into work. But yeah. And London train is very expensive, especially because he's going from one side of London to the other, and he does every single day. Although now that Sophie's got a second apartment, I think he does stay in Gatwick quite a lot now, which is only like really close to where he is, so it's much better for him. And he is getting kind of older, although he's actually thinking about buying an allotment now. I think he's always wanted an allotment in Camden, but the allotments in Camden are really, really expensive, and there's like a 3-year waiting list to get one, or maybe it might even be longer than that. I can't remember what my sister said. But the one in Hawley is a lot more emptier, or a lot more free, and I think I'd rather him buy an allotment and become a gardener again rather than cycle. He does a lot of cycling in the weekend, and he's getting older now, so he really shouldn't be cycling as much as he does. But yeah, mentally ill people are strange. I got another mentally ill person who's been calling me up about once a month to be like, Hello, darling. I called Virgin to block his number, but